Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to play the Hound Dog Song by Elvis Presley. The first thing I'm going to do is just play the song so you can kind of hear it, and then I'll show you how to play each chord and the strum pattern to use, okay? So the song goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never come around and you ain't no friend of mine. They said you was high class, it's nothing but a lie. They said you was high class, it's nothing but a lie. You ain't never come around and you ain't no friend of mine. So anyway, it's just that same sequence of chords over and over again, and the words change. At the very beginning of the song, I just sort of played one chord and held it out. In the actual song, I think Elvis Presley starts singing, and then the guitar and everything else comes in. But I just started it that way, just because. So anyway, the three chords are going to be A, D, and E. And if you're a beginner, I would advise you to play A like this. Sort of a little triangle shape. We start out with ring finger on 2nd fret B string, then we have first finger on 2nd fret G string, and middle finger 2nd fret D string. Okay, if you're not a beginner, then I would say just go ahead and bar that with your first finger. That's going to be, you start the bar on the 2nd fret D string, and you're going to bar the next 3 strings. The only one that you're not barring with your first finger is the high E string. You don't want to hear that one being played. Okay, and then D is pretty easy. We've got first finger 2nd fret G string, middle finger 2nd fret high E string, ring finger 3rd fret B string. There's D, and I mute the low E string here with my thumb. I just barely touch my thumb to that low E, and then it mutes it, because otherwise it sounds kind of muddy if you let it ring. Okay, and then E. We have first finger 1st fret G string, we have ring finger 2nd fret D string, and we have middle finger 2nd fret A string. And you let all the strings ring on that chord. Okay, and let me kind of shift over so you can see my strumming hand and what I do for this song. Okay, so here's my strumming hand, and the strum pattern is sort of down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, let me play the chords so you can hear the way that sounds. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, and it's a little bit faster than that, but start out slow and get comfortable just playing one chord with that strum pattern, and counting really helps a lot to keep yourself straight when you first start. So count with me and just play the A chord. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Keep going. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So get familiar with that with each chord, or even just with one chord, and then try switching between chords while keeping the strum pattern going. So that sounds like this. If you can do that between 2 chords, you can probably do it between all of the chords in the song, and so you won't have too much difficulty. And then the key is with this song is just listening and knowing when the changes happen. And the best way to do that is to look up the actual song, the Hound Dog Song, on YouTube, watch Elvis sing, and watch the guitar player, and see when they change chords, and begin to hear when a certain lyric in the song happens, begin to hear, oh, does a chord change happen there as well? And that's really what you're listening for. You can memorize the number of sort of strums in the song, but it's better to be able to hear the changes, because you can't go memorizing the strums for every song for the rest of your life. It's just too much work. But for now, let me just tell you sort of the strums, the number of them, so that you can have that. Okay, so the way this works, the way music works, this song's in 4/4 time, which means we have 4 beats in a bar. A bar is the unit of measurement we're using. Okay, so 1 bar is sort of like having 1 foot. It's our unit of measurement. So we have 1 one bar is equal to one whole strum pattern. Okay, so what that means is down, 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 up, down is one bar. Okay, so that if I was playing one bar of A, that would be like this. That would be one bar. Okay, so it's going to be 4 bars on A, 2 bars on D, then 2 bars on A, then 1 bar on E, 1 bar on D, 1 bar on A. If that doesn't make any sense at all to you, then just disregard it and listen for the changes in the song. But if that helps, hopefully it does help a little bit. If you have to watch that over and kind of listen to it a couple times, or maybe look up what a musical bar is on the internet or something, find another video to explain that. Maybe I'll make another one that explains that in more detail. But anyway, so that's the Hound Dog Song. And work on that. Work on it nice and slow first. Get the strum pattern down, get the changes down, and then start to speed it up and get it all together. Okay?